The quiz generator is a popular CoursePlus tool used for everything from self-knowledge checks to final exams. Here we will just take a brief look at it in the context of using quizzes that have already been set up. For more assistance, including how to create quizzes, please refer to the CoursePlus documentation or your instructional designer. To give students access to a quiz that's already been created, navigate to the quiz generator from the Faculty Tools page. From the list of all quizzes, click on the quiz title that you want to make available. The access dates are part of the quiz setup. Click on the Setup tab and you will be able to modify the access dates before clicking Save All Changes. Another common request is for one or more students to have special permissions for a quiz. For instance, special permissions may include allowing a quiz retake, extending the dates of access, or extending the time allowed to complete a timed quiz for one or more students. To set these allowances, click on the Special Permissions tab. Here you will see a list of students. Click on an individual student's name to give them their special permissions. If you need to give students a link to a quiz, maybe a student is being given special access to a quiz that is not open on the course schedule, you can get that link from the quiz's preview. Click on the Preview tab, the same place you go to test a quiz. When you click on the button to test the quiz, you will navigate to the same URL that a student needs for their direct link. Copy this hyperlink and paste it in a message to an individual student, or use this as a link on an activity page without linking the quiz directly to the course schedule. Some quizzes can't be set up to allow automatic grading. For instance, quizzes with essay questions or fill-in-the-blank questions require manual grading. When you are ready to manually grade these types of quizzes, navigate to the quiz view and click on the Responses and Grades tab. You will see the list of student names. Each name is its own hyperlink. Click on a student name to see their responses and grade their questions. Note that this is where you can also overwrite any automatic grades or allow partial credit. This is also an opportunity to give feedback on an individual quiz item or the entire quiz. In our example, this student earned a final quiz score of 75%. If it were linked to the gradebook item would appear as 75%, but you can decide to overwrite the grade there if you wanted. By the way, notice that there is an option to the right of the list of student names to grade all responses to a single question. This is convenient if the faculty realizes that perhaps the question's wording wasn't clear and there is a decision to give full credit to everyone. If you are done grading and want to send the results of the quiz to all your students from the Quiz Generator tool, you click on this Send Results button. Note that when you do this, if the quiz is a linked gradebook item, their grades will also automatically be visible in their personal gradebooks. Another option is to automatically send quiz results to students. This works well for quizzes that don't require any manual grading. You can set this up by going back to the Setup tab and then click on Sharing Results. Under Sharing Results, there are several options that should be carefully considered. If you opt to display or send anything more than students' personal numeric or percentage scores, there is more opportunity for classmates to share this information with each other. Consider a high-stakes exam that uses the quiz generator. Do you want to display the answers to the students? Do you want them to know what items they got wrong? Do you want them to know the correct answers? Now consider these same sharing options with a periodic formative self-assessment that doesn't count toward the course grade, but simply quizzes students on their comprehension of a lecture. Also note that you have the option of displaying the results on screen immediately after a quiz is completed, or emailing the results to students.